Good evening, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. I hope you guys are all doing well tonight. I want to share a couple items with you. Well, at the same time, I'm testing out this new streaming software to see if I can figure out how to use it. And anyway, we are right in the middle of Hanukkah. We're in the middle of Hanukkah between December 10th and December 18th, and the big day was December 14th, and so many signs, I mean literally hundreds of signs. If we went back and started listing everything that we were watching, and even at the hour of the total solar eclipse, how many things happened during that time with the earthquake, and there was a shock wave, and there was a solar flare. There was a comet that went through the total solar eclipse. As they were filming it, you could see a sun-diving comet. So December 14th is a day that was definitely marked. It could be the day that means we are on the ark and ready to go by December 21st. No doubt about it. We are in the middle of the biggest watch ever. The Great Conjunction of December 21st. The Great Conjunction of December 21st is one of the greatest signs. I think it is the biblical sign of the dragon and the man-child, and it's the culmination of the Revelation 12 signs, and what is going to end up bringing the downfall of Satan when he is cast down to earth with a third of the angels, and the beginning of the reign of the Antichrist and the beginning of the Great Tribulation. And the one thing I wanted to share with you guys tonight is that as we're looking at the Great Conjunction of December 21st, we're going to see that December 20th is the 5th day of Tevet, the 5th day of the 10th month. The night before the Great Conjunction is the 5th day of the 10th month. Now, I did some searching, and I'm going to share a number of scriptures with you guys right now. But I did some searching in the Bible about the 10th month. Now, the 10th month is a key time in history. Number of things happened during the 10th month. But as we're watching the Great Conjunction of December 21st, and we see that December 20th is the 5th of Tevet, I see that in the Bible, this day, the 5th day of the 10th month, is a very key day, and it's mentioned in the book of Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 33 to be exact, and Ezekiel chapter 33 is the chapter of the watchman. And so it says here in Ezekiel 33, 21 and 22, in the 12th year of our exile, in the 10th month, on the 5th day, a man who had escaped from Jerusalem came to me and said, "The city has fallen." Now, the evening before the man arrived, the hand of the Lord was on me, and he opened my mouth before the man came to me in the morning. So my mouth was open, and I was no longer silent. Okay? So this is talking about the 5th day of the 10th month, and this is just before the Great Conjunction. The Great Conjunction, I think, would be the 6th day of the 10th month. And so, as we're watching just before, and we know that if the day of the Great Conjunction is the day and when Satan is going to be cast out, very possibly that could mark the day, then we're looking at something to happen with that or prior to that, as far as what could be the rapture of the church and the escape of the bride. And so right here we have a scripture that says to us that on the 10th, in the 10th month, on the 5th day, this is corresponding to December 20th, a man who had escaped from Jerusalem came to me and said, the city has fallen. Okay, the city has fallen. Now if we go to the 10th month, if we go into Bible Gateway or any other Bible search program, and you go to the 10th month, okay, we're going to be able to see all of the things that are related to the 10th month. Okay, the first thing we see about the 10th month is that this is related to the flood of Noah. The 10th month, on the first day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. This could be relating to the 10th month that we're watching now, or this could be relating to a different calendar that was in the time of Noah, pre-Moses, the calendar that was before the time of Moses. And so there's a kind of a discrepancy on which calendar, if it was the same calendar that Noah was using or was a different calendar. Okay, we know that at the time of Moses, Nisan, and the first month of Nisan, the timing of the Exodus and Passover, was made the first month in the time of Moses. Well, anyway, there's a connection to the flood in the 10th month. And if we go down here, it says, this is talking about Exodus 12:3 is talking about the first month, 10th day of the month. That's the 7th month. 10th day of the 7th month. 10th day of the 7th month. Okay. Now we're gonna come down here to 2 Kings 25:1, and this is where we're gonna get the story of the fall and the captivity of Judah. Now it came to pass in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, on the 10th day of the month, that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and all his army came against Jerusalem and camped against it, and they built a siege wall against it all around. Now, just to bring to everybody's attention, okay, if we're looking at December 20th as the 5th day of Tevet, then the 10th day of Tevet would actually fall exactly on Christmas. That would fall exactly on Christmas. So, when we're looking at the fall of Jerusalem on the 10th day of the 10th month, that lines up with Christmas this year. Okay. That's in 2 Kings 25:1. Then we go down to see Esther 2:16, that Esther was taken to King Ahasuerus into his royal palace in the 10th month, which is the month of Tevet, in the 7th year of his reign. So another very important detail about this entire month, we don't have a day of the wedding of Esther, but Esther was married in the 10th month. This is a very important detail. Jeremiah 39:1 goes on to say, in the 9th year of King Zedekiah of Judah, in the 10th month, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and all his army came against Jerusalem and besieged it. Okay, so the besiege and the fall of Jerusalem was in the 10th month. Okay, and this might be our final key to understanding the importance of where we are right now with the last days of Hanukkah and the time leading up to the Great Conjunction. It's the 10th month. Biblically, this is very significant. Jeremiah 52:4. Now it came to pass in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, on the 10th day of the month, that Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and all his army came against Jerusalem and encamped against it, and they built a siege wall against it all around. Okay, so again, the actual fall of Jerusalem and the besieging of Jerusalem took place on the 10th day of the 10th month, which happens to be Christmas. Now, this is interesting. You know, as we're watching the timing of the rapture, we're seeing the rise of the Antichrist. And Obama said he would win the war on Christmas, and the 10th day of the 10th month when Nebuchadnezzar, and the other day I shared with you the number 192 because Obama's jersey sold for $192,000, and 192 in the Strong's Hebrew is evil Merodach, and it also is son of Nebuchadnezzar. And son of Nebuchadnezzar. So we see here that it was Nebuchadnezzar himself that on the 10th day of the 10th month came against Jerusalem and besieged it. Okay, so that has to do with, it corresponds to Christmas of this year on the Hebrew calendar. Okay. Now, if we go down here to where we were in Ezekiel chapter 33. Okay, the fall of Jerusalem. It came to pass in the 12th year of our captivity, in the 10th month, on the 5th day of the month, that one who had escaped from Jerusalem came to me and said, the city has been captured. Okay, so this corresponds to December 20th. The city has fallen. Okay, so I wanted to share these details with you as we are still within the midst of Hanukkah until the 18th of December, and the warnings that we have received, especially on the 14th of December, could be definitely indeed our final 7-day warning to the Great Conjunction and the beginning of the Great Tribulation, the rise of the Antichrist, the rapture of the church. This is what we are watching for. And so I wanted to share these biblical details with you. And I hope this stream went well here with this new program. I hope this works and goes well to my channel. And I don't see my ability to interact with the chat on here. I have to figure that out because I'm doing this out of my program, out of my streaming program, and not out of my YouTube channel. So I pray you guys are blessed. Have a wonderful night, and we'll talk to you again soon. This is Steve Fletcher, the trumpet for my people, the sign